Hello, welcome back. Today's video answers the question, how much does coaching cost? And I hope you'll find it a useful addition to your research into coaching generally. Now, this video was prepared in December 2021, so please check the current cost of coaching because it may have changed or it may change in the future. Just click on the prices tile on the homepage of the Win Lewis Coaching website at wxl.coach. But let's move on. There is a lot of unnecessary secrecy about what people charge for coaching. Hardly anyone publishes a price list, but the absence of a price list to me means that people like you who are checking out coaching are more likely to engage with a coach if you who is transparent about prices, because after all, most people wouldn't go into a restaurant that had no prices on the menu outside, unless somebody else was paying, of course. Nor would you, for example, instruct a solicitor to sell your home and buy a home without knowing what it would cost. So I'm always surprised by the lack of price transparency among coaches. There is, however, a spectrum of costs. At one end of the spectrum, some people coach for free or for next to nothing. That is their choice. At the other end, there are coaches who want tens of thousands of pounds by way of upfront fees. Some charge six figures. And if they can do that, then good luck to them and good luck to the people who can afford to pay that sort of money. But most people aren't in that sort of market, and my prices certainly don't fall into that category. In practice, they are much more reasonable. I like to keep my prices simple as well. So they work like this. There are different sets of prices for individuals and businesses. For individuals, there are two phases to any coaching program. The first is the chemistry or discovery phase, and this is free. It tends to be one 45 to 60 minute conversation, and during that session I usually do some coaching anyway so that you get a flavour of what's involved, because after all, if you've seen what it's like, then you're more likely to take things further anyway. And the reason it's free is that this is when we get to know each other to see if we could or should work together. But if we do decide that that's a good idea, then that's followed by the actual coaching phase, and the actual coaching phase costs £399 per month. And for this, you get one 60-minute session every 2 weeks, although many people prefer one 90-minute session every 3 weeks. It depends on what people want and feel comfortable with, but the price remains the same. So if you coach for 6 months, you'll have had around 12 60-minute sessions or 9 90-minute sessions, and in practice, that cost will be reduced by the fact that you can also have a free 15-minute check-in session each week if you're stuck on something. For businesses, there are 3 phases to any business growth coaching program, and the chemistry or discovery phase is the same. This is free as well, and it's exactly the same as for individuals. Then there's what I call the setup phase. This is £750, and that may sound a lot, but in practice it involves at least 1, sometimes 2 meetings, plus quite a lot of work behind the scenes by me. And the purpose of the setup phase is for me to understand you and your plans, your business and your issues. I need to get under the skin of the business in order to coach it. And it's an important upfront investment of time. It's a bit like dating before you decide to go steady, and it can be quite hard work. But it also includes the cost of 2 workbooks and a binder. There are 4 workbooks in total if a business growth program lasts for longer, and most last for a year anyway. That then takes us on to the actual coaching phase, and that's £499 a month, and for that you get one 30 to 45 minute session every 2 weeks, plus there's work being done by me in the background. So if you coach for 9 months, if you coach for 6 months, you'll have had around 12 sessions of 30 minutes each. And as with individual coaching, the actual cost is reduced by the fact that you can have a free check-in session if you're stuck on something. For some individuals, I also have a premium service who want coaching every week and 24/7 availability. That's £1,999 a month. There is no premium service for business growth coaching. So basically, it's £399 per month for individuals, unless you go for the premium package, and £499 per month for businesses. At the moment, there's no VAT, but watch this space. And all of the fees are payable in advance, but you can always end a coaching program on 1 month's notice, although I suggest that people stick around for 2 months, because it takes a little while for patterns and habits to become embedded, and it's a good idea to spend 2 months before you decide whether you want to carry on. So in practice, after that initial period, your maximum exposure to fees is always capped at 1 month's money. So there you have it. I don't see the point of being coy about fees, because if you want something and you think there's value in what you get, then you pay for it, so long as you know how much you're getting, when you're getting it, and you know up front what it's going to cost. But remember that the cost of coaching may change. So for a visual summary of the current prices, look on the prices tile on the Win Lewis Coaching homepage at wxl.coach. And as ever, if you want to read the text of this video, you can see that in the library on the website. And if you have any other questions that I haven't answered, then by all means let me know, and I will see if they are appropriate for inclusion as an additional section of the library. So as usual, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.